Hello, my name is Emmanuel Bach. I'm a violinist and I'm going to take you on a musical journey specifically to Paris from the 1900s to the 1940s. At these times, Paris was alive, a cultural capital and melting pot for diverse influences from around the world. Science was buzzing with the thrill of new ideas, notably the revolutionary work of Marie Curie. The literary world was stirring with works by Ernest Hemingway, F. Scott Fitzgerald and many French authors. Paris was a centre of fashion, pinnacle of elegance. In the 1920s, Coco Chanel became famous for her perfumes and fashion designs. Travel was also opening up, facilitating international exchange, with Paris being a focal point in Europe and the whole world. In particular, Charles Lindbergh's famous solo flight from America to Paris made history. Lindbergh became known as an icon and a hero around the world. During the century, also, the arts rose to a peak, including jazz greats such as Django Reinhardt and Stéphane Grappelli. In early years, Debussy's evocative music captured the excitement of Paris, while Ravel's mirrored the refinement and brilliance of Parisian high-end culture. There were also, however, brilliant figures who died young, such as Lili Boulanger, to whom I will return later. The legendary teacher Nadia Boulanger, pictured here with Stravinsky, trained generations of musicians and composers. Her list of students reads as a who's who of great musicians and composers. She attracted some of the greatest names to come in musical history, and many whose talents were just beginning to blossom, taking them into her flock like a great cathedral. Nadia taught and influenced jazz pianist Quincy Jones. She mentored composer Lalo Schifrin, the Romanian pianist-composer Dinu Lipatti, pianist-conductor Daniel Barenboim, composer Aaron Copland, conductor John Elliott Gardiner. She helped Argentine composer Piazzolla find his voice, guided composer Darius Milhaud, helped composer Philip Glass develop. She taught composer-conductor Leonard Bernstein as well. She also taught the Englishman Lennox Berkeley, whose violin-piano music, along with works by French composers Lili Boulanger and Francis Poulenc, have recorded on this CD. Berkeley was naturally a Francophile, studying French at Oxford when he wrote some of his earliest works. On Ravel's suggestion, Berkeley studied with Nadia Boulanger in Paris, and while there, he befriended notable figures, including Poulenc. In many respects, Berkeley stands apart from other English composers, differing from his contemporaries Walton and Tippett, from the late Romanticism of Elgar, and from the often pastoral, idyllic style of Vaughan Williams. Lennox's time in Paris was formative, leading both to important early compositions such as the Violin Sonata recorded on our CD, and in him finding his musical voice as a composer. Then there was Lili Boulanger. Winner of the Prix de Rome, she died aged 24, leaving various works, some of which are recorded on our album. She studied with her sister and other noted teachers. Her music shows a colourful, distinctive voice. By contrast to Lili, Francis Poulenc was largely self-taught. When Lili died, Poulenc was producing some of his first compositions, already showing the originality heard in many of his great works. He dedicated his violin sonata recorded on our album to the Spanish poet Federico Garcia Lorca, who was executed at the start of the Spanish Civil War. Poulenc was outraged by the horrors of the war and moved to write some of his most powerful, touching music. Paris connects all three composers on our CD with special importance for Berkeley. As Hemingway wrote, if you are lucky enough to have lived in Paris as a young man, then wherever you go for the rest of your life, it stays with you. Paris is a movable feast. To bring our project to life, we leave Paris and travel to Southampton in the UK. Pianist Jenny Stern and I have been to the University of Southampton before. We recorded our previous CD, Musical Mosaics, there. We recorded in the state-of-the-art Turner Sims Hall, which offers a warm, resonant acoustic and is also equipped with a wonderful Model D Steinway piano. We were happy to have the wonderful opportunity to work with Mark Hart Palmer and Willow Hayne Records again. We've interviewed figures who knew Lennox Berkeley personally. Berkeley's biographer, Tony Scotland, as well as his sons, composer-broadcaster Lord Michael Berkeley and Julian Berkeley, and as well one of Lennox's students, composer Adam Pounds. We need crowdfunding to help cover costs of venue hire, mastering, editing, and CD production. You can help us by choosing a reward option from the crowdfunding page which best suits you. I have a presence on social media and we will keep you informed on our progress. You can help us by spreading the word and telling your friends. So for now, stay well and help keep music alive. Thank you, and please enjoy this special music.